Hello, how the hell are you? Happy New Year! Is it too late to say that? I've been staying up till 9:30 a.m. for the past 2 weeks, so if you think what I'm saying isn't timely, well, excuse me. It's the new year, and that means it's time for resolutions. Now, some people shit on resolutions saying, well, you know most people don't keep them. Go f*** yourself. My resolution is to stop shitting my pants every day, and I go all January and only drop a pile of Lincoln Logs once. I'd call that a net positive. The response shouldn't be resolutions don't work. It should be good for you for setting aside some time to bring something positive into your life. There's already a day scheduled for it. Why not roll with it? It's why we have specific days set aside for celebrations like birthdays and steak and blowjob day. This will be my 6th year of going sober on January 1st for as long as I can. Well, California sober, which means soft drugs like cocaine and GHB are fine. I know January 1st is cliche, but I think it's honestly the easiest time to go sober. Holidays are over, you've partied your ass off New Year's Eve, so New Year's Day, all you want to do is stay in bed and nurse that hangover while fighting crippling anxiety and fear of having a grand mal seizure. You're already off to a great sober start. And January, February, March, April, those are boring months anyway. Sure, you might miss getting hammered on St. Patrick's and Martin Luther King Day, but I have a dream that you'll be able to walk up to a stranger and kiss them right on the Blarney Stones, regardless of whether they're wearing a shirt pretending to be Irish. The hardest part as a dude is dating. Nothing gets a lady wetter than booze and liquid assets. So in my experience, I found that when I go dry, so does she.
I'm gonna make it so dry for you.
Women want a confident man, but when you're sober, I found it makes them extremely self-conscious to drink. When you've both had a drink, whether it's 2 or 10, you're in this facade of excused bad behavior. When it's just them drinking, now all of a sudden, they're the only ones liable to do something irresponsible. And as a guy, knowing that does make me more self-conscious. I was once seeing this girl during a sober stretch of mine who complained that I wasn't aggressive enough when I was sober. This is right at the height of #MeToo1.5men. So do you know what a mindfuck it was to have a girl tell you that she wants you to choke her while she's 4 margaritas deep, and meanwhile you're trying to get a buzz off a peach kombucha? Some people will say, but why does alcohol have to be involved? Can't you go on a bike ride and be just as much of a slut? Not if you're wearing pants, you can't. Who the hell thinks that getting cocktails at 11 p.m. on a Friday night is just as likely to lead to sex as getting ringworm at 3 p.m. on a Sunday? I want to get my communicable diseases after the clothes come on. And do you know how hard it is to ride a bike with produce in your compression shorts? Eric, you seem like you have opinions about this. You should do a stand-up bit about this. Well, maybe I will.
Being sober sucks, though. Like, anybody anonymously sober in the room? Make some noise. Yeah. It sucks. We judge sober people so badly. Like, the guy who's standing up perfectly straight at the bar ordering juice, we judge him so much more harshly than the guy who's falling down on the ground at the bar yelling about the Jews. You know? And like, dating absolutely sucks because, like, as a dude, what do you say to him? You're like, oh, do you want to get a drink? Do you want to get a drink? You know, and it's tough. Like, I'll go out to the bar when I'm sober and I'll get the cranberry juice to help with the UTI. And when a woman ends up coming up and talking to me, and in this scenario, women would come up to a guy and talk to him at the bar, and they find out that I'm not drinking, they're either like, okay, I'm an alcoholic, or that creepy sober guy who goes out to the bar to hit on drunk women. And when they find out I'm both, I'm no better off, you know? It's tough. Should I be so lucky to have said lady come back to my place? You know, like I used to be able to blame not getting an erection on whiskey dick. Now I have to be like, it's not me. It's you.
It's a new year and a new you. As the clock struck midnight, the calendar turned over, and you're on the hunt for a new home as the town square Christmas tree you were sleeping under was unceremoniously hauled away. So take your new attitude and that new wardrobe you acquired thanks to a loosely monitored laundromat and start fresh. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy receiving donations, ringing a bell in a red hat outside a needle exchange center as much as the next person. But now, it's time to take the next step in your career. Ask yourself, what is it that I'm passionate about? Whether it's a burgeoning business selling sidewalk cigarette butts, or getting room and board for donating your body to medical research, the only limit is your imagination and how many liters of antispasmodic your large intestine can hold. Make a daily commitment to yourself. I'm gonna dance like nobody on the bus is watching, love like I've never been issued a restraining order, and sing like it's not just a way to drown out the voices in my head singing Jubilation Tea Cornbone from the 1956 musical film Lil Abner. I believe in you. Look at how far you've come and look at those wonderful goals ahead. Whether it's learning pigeon, collecting reward money for missing dogs, or seeing if you can subsist solely on the nutritional value of your own body hair. Hello 2023, how do you do?
I think the worst part of living out here, of being stuck on my mom's couch in the suburbs without a car, is the isolation. I've been here 4.5 months and I have not met a single friend. I've gone out Ubering to the few bars the next city over, but it's always by myself. And this is the first time in my life where I've lived somewhere and not made friends. And as rough as 2022 was, I still met a lot of cool people, had a lot of fun times with.
Okay, hello party people. It's a good time to party, no? Unfortunately, I cannot make party tonight because yeah, it's a problem with how you say my girlfriend.
No,
Hello?
no, it's not a problem with a girlfriend. It's a problem with Tommaso.
No, Tommaso has no problem. I like to party, I like to make party, I like everybody have the party.
I am so fucking pissed.
No, but why? Why are you so fucking pissed?
Don't play these stupid games with me.
Come on, I don't know these games. It's just fun, to party. I make a big one. Come on, let's go.
I cannot find my tiramisu.
No, but come on, it's impossible. I make you tiramisu because you fucking love it. I put on the kitchen counter.
Oh, yes, this is wonderful news. I have found my tiramisu. I am no longer fucking pissed.
Okay, it's good. We make party. Ketamine, we do MDMA, we do ayahuasca. It's good party. Please, everybody, come join Tutti. Ciao poi ora.
Yes, tutti, tutti and pesto.
Good evening and welcome to Eric on the World. I'm Tucky Duffston. A study conducted 3 years ago, because that's the only one I could find, suggests that January 19th is when most people will give up their New Year's resolution. And if you're anything like me, you've already thrown in the towel. I tell you, Sam, it is so hard not to say on live TV. And listen, I personally use it as a term of endearment. If anyone can possibly come up with a better, funnier name, sound off on the comments below. Well, January 22nd is Chinese New Year. marking the end of the year of the tiger and the start of the year of the rabbit. The Chinese zodiac includes 12 signs: rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig, all inspired by delicious, delicious Chinese cuisine. God, I love me some Mushu horse. There's a wonderful place on 6th and Market, Sam. Amazing Mushu horse and service to boot. A TikToker was caught recently cutting the drink line at a Nashville New Year's Eve event. She claims it was okay for her to cut the line because she's, quote, beautiful and had 70,000 followers. The crowd said it was extremely rude of her to cut the line in the middle of them furiously masturbating to her. Well, the Mega Millions lottery has reached a jackpot of over 1.1 billion. So remember, just because you're poor now doesn't mean you can't still throw away your money. You like playing the lottery, Sam? I am a gambling man. Nothing like just getting that condom off, doing the old quarterback sneak, and playing STD roulette. A 6-year-old boy is in custody after bringing a gun to school and shooting his teacher. You know, I am so sick and tired of saying this, folks, but when are we going to get some common sense and start arming our children? Okay, the only thing stopping a bad 6-year-old with a gun is a good 6-year-old with a gun. Sam, you ever play hide and go shoot with the kids? I tell you, they can't get enough of it. Brazilian authorities have detained an estimated 1,500 people in connection with the attack of government buildings by supporters of Bolsonaro. The Bolsonaro is, of course, the male equivalent of the famed Brazilian pussy wax. How's your mushroom bag, Sam? You working with a lot of overgrowth down there? Me personally, I am fresh as a daisy. Because I tell you, I do not like wearing pants, and life is too short to be slowed down by drag from a hairy ball sack. Well, that will do it for Eric on the World, folks. Until next week, I'm Tucky Duffston. Good night.
Are you feeling the burn?
Yeah, sehr gut.